Nope.
So last night in Rome, this may or may not be chronologically accurate.
Anybody want this?
The rest of the tape.
So,
Here's a black jacket.
we were with the tour guide we had, the same tour guide we had at the Coliseum, and I didn't like her. She was like, I don't.
You can understand.
Right, and she was like, Michelangelo at home.
Alright, go on.
Anyways,
Make it
so I decided to just like not really like stay with the group, and I was just kind of like, I'll go with my own pace and just let everybody catch up to me. Like I'll meet everybody in the Sistine Chapel, and then I just kind of went through all like, you know, all the signs said like Capella Sistina, and you just like went through those. I went like other ways and like, yeah. Nice. And I knew that we had to meet in the Sistine Chapel at 4:30. That's what I thought. And so I got there at 4:10, and I was just like walking around, and then I was kind of tired, so I went on like on the sides. They're like sitting places or whatever, and I kind of fell asleep. So I was tired. And then I was just kind of dozing off, and I like looked up to see if anyone was there, and no one was there. And then I had my phone with me, and I was checking the time, and it was 4:40, and I was like, no one's here. Uh-oh. And then I realized that we weren't supposed to meet in the chapel at 4:30, and that we were actually performing at 4:30. And I was like, great, I'm lost. And I just kind of like, all right, I'll just like go through the museum real quick and just find somebody. And then I just like went to the left instead of like outside of like the Vatican City. And I just went like, because that's the first exit sign I saw. So I went through the exits, and I just like went down the spiral thing, and then I ended up outside. You know how you get in the entrance? The exit's right there too. And when I went outside, like it was just a huge wall, and like they closed up the entrance because like the museum was closing or whatever. And like that's when I realized I was lost, because it was just a huge wall, and then there's like nobody there, and it was just like the vendor, and I was like, shit. And I was like, okay, what do I do? And I got scared, and I'm like, shit, I'm lost in Rome. Not good. So I'm like, okay, so where should I go? And the first thought was, okay, every time we've gotten off the bus, we've gotten on the bus at the same spot. So I was like, okay, I'll just go back to where we got on the bus. And so I go over and I go down the stairs. I knew it was going to be a while because I didn't know how long the mass was, or if we were going to dinner, or if we were even coming back to the spot. So I was going to wait till 6:45, and then if that didn't work out, I was going to go to just get a taxi and go like. I was pretty sure that the hotel was called the Aaron Hotel. Like I was, pretty sure. But if like the guy didn't know like where to go, because it's not really in Rome. It's kind of like the city limits sort of. Mm-hmm. So if he didn't know, if he was like, I don't know where you're going, I was like, okay, I'll just go to the U.S. Embassy then. So
the embassy was.
I didn't.
Well, you used to be like U.S.
I would have gone up to like some Italian guy, and I'd have been like U.S. Embassy.
Ladies and gentlemen, Royal
He'd have been like,
the American. Eat the dick bear.
Right, he would have said eat dick.
Eat dick bear. We could have been filming the dick bear in these 4 minutes, by the way. Unfortunately, that's my fault.
So, it was 4:30 or 4:45 when I got down there, and I was like, I'm going to be waiting for a while probably, so I got a gelato, of course.
Of course.
Okay.
This might be cut short, but I think you got the gist of it.
I just like waited there, and it was pretty calm. I was just kind of like, whatever, I've got like 50 euros, so I can always like pay someone to just be like, Hotel Iran, 50 euro, por favor. And they're like, yeah. So yeah, I just waited there for a while, and then I had my robe, and like it was chilly out, just sitting there, so I put it on, and people were like,
So you waited by the bus, and then you had a taxi driver take you to the embassy?
Yeah,
No, not the embassy.
like the taxis around like Rome, they don't just like, you're not like taxi and they're like they come up. You have to like find where they're sitting.
Yeah.
So there was the big wall around the Vatican. I followed that wall until I got to like I couldn't find a taxi. I tried like going like taxi, and it was like was awesome. And so I get,
Dramatic conclusion.
I get here, and they're really expensive. They're like €25 to get from your home to here.
The countdown by Mr.
So I get
Hoffman.
here and I walk in the door, and the guy at the front desk was like, "You're a boy from 229." And I was like, "Yeah, that's me." And both the girl and the boy, like hostess, they all go, "Oh, what have you been? I've been looking for you." And I was like, "Oh, I got lost." And they're like, "Oh,
Alright, go to bed.
Hi, Mr. Hoffman. I have Alex here to introduce a very special friend.
Dan-in. 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 Dan-in.
Song.
This is for the MySpace.
MySpace.
We got 0 minutes left on
More
this.
like
let's-
Facebook. MySpace though 3 years ago.
The funny thing was that conversation happened on my bus ride.
All right, this is the 20-second wrap-up of a long-ass day. Yes, that window once again. Anyway, we did a lot of performing today. Went to a lot of places today. Did some touring today. Saw more statues than I could possibly imagine. And, well, this will be the last time we see this hotel. We'll be going to Tuscany tomorrow. And we zoom in on this light for the last time. Say something funny.
Fucking dick bear.
Indeed.